皆さんこんばんは、たっくんです。ディスコエリジウムザファイナルカット続きからやっていきたいと思います。はい、というわけで前回ね、ハーディーボーイズの最後の一人の女の人を追い詰めて、結果ね、傭兵集団と銃撃戦になっちゃって、ハーディーボーイズもほとんど死んじゃって壊滅状態っていうところから、その裏庭にね、釣られていた人を撃った人は誰なのかっていうのを調べようっていう話ですね。調べていきましょう。即席な橋、爆弾は土台を破壊するほど強力だったようだ。そもそもこの島は何があったところなんだろうね。錆びた鎖が海の中に続いている。前見た補給基地だよね。何のために使われてたと思う？なるほどね。誰から封鎖するんだ？敵からか。こっちは行き止まり？この下も行き止まりか。こっちかな。火器厳禁。樽から燃料がこぼれ出ている。黒く粘りが危ないね。重油か。こっから上がるのかな。樽に ICM と書かれている。小さな点のついた星がある。生温かい血が脇の下を流れる。縫合が切れたのだろう。どうということはない。はは、怪我してるじゃん。傷口開いちゃってるじゃん。階段がなくて登れないのか。こっちかな。階段崩れてる。あっちこっちやっぱダメだね。これ下に行っちゃうのか。小規模発電機。
puts his hand on the metal barrel. It's cold now, but someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired. The lieutenant assists you, holding the canister up to the fuel tank as you tilt. There's a red starter switch on the side of the cylinder and a start rope. The recoil start wakes the old generator up. The machine sputters like an old warhorse.
動き始めた。発電機の燃料はいつの間にか拾ってたんだね。この電線はどこにつながってる？これで何かしらが今後使えるようになったかな。下へは下から行けるのか。別に無理に階段があったかっていうことじゃないんだね。スプリング入りマットレス。なるほどね。どれくらい最近？休んだ方がいいってことか。一回1時間だけじゃあ休むか。
Slowly, the world begins to hatch from the blackness. Sleep.
?キツラギ警部補はもうここにはいない。外に出て海辺に行け。はい。寝ちゃいけなかったかな？寝たことによってめちゃくちゃ時間が経っちゃった。時間表記とかアイテムの表記とかも一切なくなってるもんな。ドアはまだそこにある。閉まっている。なんだか変な感じだ。中に入れない。どうやって戻るの？こっちか。何がどうなったんだ？ ラギさんはキムさんはどこ行ったの？鎖のところまで降りろ。あそこに何かある。鎖のところ？鎖のところっていうのはどこだ？あ、これ？水の中に入れ。さあ。水面に彼女の足跡が残っている。その先だ。こっちってこと？
Dolores Day, the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state turns around.
夢っぽいな。
She has an airship airbag.
Dolores Day.
Advise the Queen of Shest, most likely. This is the holy suzerain of Muindi and Insulinda. Definitely not your wife. I don't know, man. What is the holy suzerain?
何かがおかしい。
Sorry. I was heading to the aerodrome.
飛行場に向かうとこなの。
Hey.
よヘイって。調子はどうだな？
I'm doing really good, actually. Both professionally and romantically. I've come to a fulfilling and peaceful period in my life.
ここは俺の夢の中だ。お前が恋しい。
I'm in my head too. We're all in our heads.
夢の中で俺を恋しいと思うことあるか？
Sometimes, not as often as I used to. So much time has passed. More than it seems here.
どこに
I'm
行くんだ？
going to Morova. To live there in Grad. It's
1万キロ離れたとこに行っちゃうの？
Might as well be another lifetime.
そのカバンに何が入ってるんだ？
Just my scepter, my globe cruciger, a spare silk gown,
不死の王冠。
toothbrush, travel documents, the crown of immortality.
クールだ。
She looks at the suitcase, not knowing what more to say.
Anyway,
最後にもう一回だけお互いに全てをさらけ出してぶつかり合おう。
no. I don't want a massive
あ、
epic
もうどうでも
showdown.
いいとか言われちゃってる
We
ね。
don't have anything to talk about anymore. Every combination of words has been played out. The atoms don't form us.
元
and it's
嫁なの
all
か？
gone. I have to go to the
奥さ
aerodrome.
ん。
I have to leave Ravashol and you. And you have to be alone. In hell.
Oh God, whatever you do, don't try to kiss her yet. Not after that. You're still reeling.
42% でキスするか。よし。すごい、なんかちょっとずつにじり寄ってって。ああ、でも。
With your feet trembling from
やっ
the
たぞ。
steps you took, tepid and fearful, you stand against her. Her body, she is not kissing you back.
だから俺は成功したは
This
ずだ。
was not about failure. or
失敗とか
success.
成功の問題じゃない。
This was
そうか。
always going to be horror. I should not have suggested it. The moment is ending. She is going to move her face away from yours.
まあ夢だからね。おそらく夢。
Trying hard not to look at you. When she withdrew and you held on to her hand, she tried not to look at your face. Brother, you should put me in front of a firing squad. I have no words for how I failed you.
これで終わりってことか。
No, Harry. Not yet.
あ、
There is one more thing you have to see.
胸に滑らせた両手をそのまま下腹部まで下ろし
I'm
ここよ。
pregnant.
俺の子
Of
か？
course not.
違うんかい。
I terminated yours. Don't you remember?
やば。
You poor
この貧乏に極貧のクソ野郎っ
Hobbit.
て。
Now go ahead.
ひどい。
Ask me more questions. Let's talk about something else.
聞かないでくれ。
No, don't say it. Don't beg.
ああ、
It will only...
質
Yes,
問ね。
somewhere hidden among the options popping up in your nervous
それはあ
system.
まりいいことだと思えない。
But
それだけか。
that's it, yes. We've talked about it a million times. You will.
Where in hell?
後天ね。 好天だと地獄でそんなことは可能だと思うか。本当かよ。
Her innocence, Dolores Day, fiddles with the handle of her airport bag. She has a pained expression on her face. It's I don't understand. It was, she herself said.
We were bad for each other, okay? I was bad for you. Can you not see? I'm bad. I had to stop. I couldn't just turn into a bad person. It just takes some time. For you, I think it will take something like 20 years, maybe? It was, but I can.
なんとかやり直せるかもしれないぞ。
No, Harry, we can't.
なぜ
We
だ。
already tried again, and it didn't work.
何度でもやるんだよ。2回でダメなら3回でしょ。
Is that how it is now? We should just try all good things twice and then give up.
前にやり直した時どこで間違ったんだ。今度はもっとうまくや
I
る。
don't know. Please.
なぜだ。なぜ俺たちは一緒にいられない。
Harry, we can't be together because you're
ああ、
insane.
こっちが病んでるからってね。病んでるってどんな風に。
They're turning moist now. Her eyes. She slowly shakes her head and tries to get hold of herself, brushing her
精神を病んでるとはどういう意味で言
You
ったんだ。
know what I mean.
分かってるはずよって。誰だって少しくらい気がめいることあるだろ。
Little town. You've worked there for so long, you can't even talk like a normal person.
あ、
It's
そういう
always
人になっちゃ
this
ったの
with
か。
you.
警
Questions.
察官になって。
questions. Did someone say
クエス
questions?
チョン。リストなんかない。
This is another list, isn't it?
まあ、このね、これ結構メタ的な話をしてるのか。確かにリストがあるね。確かに。この中からしか選んで話できないからね。違
It's
う。
not just the lists. You get sad, Harry. Too
なる
sad.
ほどね。
People can't get that sad. It's impossible to watch. Other people get sad too, but not like you. You stay down for too long. You only communicated with encyclopedic
そう、
trivia.
今、百科事典っていうスキルが一番伸びてるからね。デフォルト
In
で。
conclusion, you're ill. You're an old, insane man. And
ひ
you
どい。
have to be in hell until
この後はどうなる？
nothing. I have to go. I'm gonna
そう
go.
か。
Lies, sire. She cannot but love you. She has said so 100 times.
じゃあ、カフェテリアでコーヒーでも飲まないか。
That would only be painful and dull.
あ、
At the aerodrome, life, love,
Eh?
and laughter are waiting for me.
広場に
The
行ったって
cafe's
することないだろ。
light, life, culture. It's so much better than here. Everything here reminds me of you. I have to wipe it all off me and be clean again. I
なるほ
want
ど
to be a
ね。
good person again.
本心では俺に諦めてほしくないん
That
だろ
was someone else. I betrayed her, overwrote her,
もう別人になったのよっていうね。
and I'm really
ダメだ。
yes.
ダメじゃないって、そのうちまた会える
I
か
won't see you, but you will see me.
そんなことがどうやって可
Oh,
能なんだ。
Harry, this is a dream. Can't you see? I'm already in Morova by now. Who knows how long ago this happened?
だったらどうやってまたお前に会えばいいんだ。
Right here, tomorrow night. Once this dream starts happening, it keeps happening. 3 times a week, at least. And Harry, I'm suffocatingly beautiful. And young. And I smell of tutti frutti chewing gum. Like I did that time when I asked you for forgiveness. After leaving you the first time.
そ
So
んな
long
そん
ago.
なのあまりにも耐え
Oh,
難い地獄だ。
yes. This is real darkness. It's not death or war or child molest. See you tomorrow.
ああ、引き止められなかった。こういう奥さんが現実にいたっていうのは本当なのかな。それともそれすらもおかしくなってしまったがゆえに見てる幻覚というか嘘なのかな。 夢でした。
You're up quick. How was your sleep?
この忌々しい事件をさっさと解決しよう。
Are you sure you're okay? You thrashed around and you bolted up, halfway covered in blood from your wounds.
1センチ単位で島全体をくまなく調べよう。それがタスクリストの次のステップだ。壊れた距離計にろうそくが立てられている。読み物か。20年代から30年代に連載されていたファンタジーや探偵小説、その他に古典的な動物の冒険も含まれている。
by amateur naturalist T&T Harpin has among what is mostly commercial fiction and serialized stories. If someone's made themselves a home.
うわぁ、変わったものはあるか。 28%。
Not that you can tell.
まあダメだよ
This is a
ね。
digest of maybe it's a little old-fashioned.
ダメか。虫食いだらけのベッドシーツが風を防いでいる。風よけか。本、主に空想的な歴史小説。ソースと炎で汚れた食器。サバイバリストの厨房だ。洗濯物とかも干してあるね。スカーフもらってっちゃおう。シャツももらっちゃおう。あ、いいね。マグネシウム。あ、いいね。アイテムが。この巨大な防爆扉は10トン以上あるだろう。錆が剥がれ落ちている。ここはさっき通れないっつったっけ？小さい防爆扉。どうやって開けるんだ？開けないドアか。でかい方を開けよう。南東に制御盤があったか。OK。これでじゃあさっきあれかな、そのジェネレーターの発電機の電源を入れたことがいい方につながるのかな。
Green paint flicks off the monoblock aluminium cabinet. There are rows of switches on the keys rattle like teeth.This keyboard hasn't been functional in decades.
インスラ制御盤。これなんだ？計算機の制御盤か。この制御盤で防爆扉を開けられるかもしれないな。エマージェンシーオープン。ダイヤルを回す。ホールアウトっぽい。ボルトみたいだね。よし。何があるんだ？わかんないか。こっちは何？昇降口は固く閉ざされている。ダメか。まあ、真犯人がいるかもしれないっていうことだよね。小さな白い花がそこら中に咲き乱れている。小型のゴムボート。壊れ空気が抜けている。誰かが上陸した後かな。あ！いるよ人が。脱走兵。白内障で濁っていない鋭い眼光だ。視力が良さそうだな。うん。あんたが防爆扉閉めたのか？発電機に燃料を入れて制御盤を使った。なぜ俺が来ると分かった？ああ、なるほどね。いい銃を持ってるな。ベルマグレイブか。トライアンコン 446
Southeast Samaran made. Exotic. Must be defunct too. No modern
なるほど
rifle
ね。
manufacturer of that.
A Samaran rifle. How did you get hold of one?
It was sent to us by our brothers in the Sinyao commune. Military aid.
It has stayed true to him. He can still make it sing.
深夜コミューンってなんだ？
You heard me. It's good now.
国名なのかな？
Almost no one remembers there was a third
サフリ帝
metastasis
国
of the world
2006年に
revolution
消
in
滅
the
した。
Safari Empire. Extinguished in
消えたなら
06.
消えたでいい。
It's almost as if they were never there. Only the rifle remains, cradled by the old man.
どうしようかな。話がしたい。俺たちは警
The
察だ。
lieutenant pulls his pistol
Oh!
from the holster.
You are a glorified night watchman. This is a service rifle. I can only lay it down before an enemy commander of corresponding rank.
どうする
The
キム？
lieutenant aims his pistol square.
やば
at the
なんで
man's
そんな
forehead.
Put it down now, sir.
ああ、銃置かないからか。
Or you're gonna blow my brains out before you question me. To hell, it's out of bullets.
ああ、置いてくれた。
He stares on, his wrinkled mouth moving without a sound. A straight
なんて言
The
ったんだ？
future teaches you to be
未来は孤独に生きようと教えてくる。
the present.
現在
the
は
present to be afraid.
現在は恐れと寒さに耐えて生きようと教えてくる。あんた何者
My
だ？
name is Josef Lilianovich
セ
Droz.
オフ・リリアノビッチ・ドロス。
Political commissar
レバショールコミューン第4軍
114th
対航空機部隊第114隊の政治将校。
I am a deserter, a partisan, and a prisoner of war. This
だそう
The
ね。
commune of Revachol? Do you mean the ICM? You're a holdover from the...
from the Insulindian citizens
インセリン
militia,
デ市民軍
the
革命軍の
army
生
of
き
the
残り。
revolution.
へ
I
え。
was a recruit. I left my unit on the eve of the landing. When I returned here on May 14th, the commune had fallen.
51 minus 8 equals 43.
43年。この島に43年もいるのか。
I've been
ああ、
on
他
other
の島にい
islands
たこと
too.
もあったわけ
I
ね。
was in a resurrection until they turned it into a spa in 18. Then I was an E48, a nameless sound
22年
until the
前。
sea washed over it. Then I came back
へ
here.
え。
That was
どうやって身を
it
隠して
was
きた？
hard in the Thames. I didn't have partisan training. They were searching for stragglers, those
There were posters, campaigns.
we communards still hoped, and they needed to snuff that hope out. The East capitulated. Martinez and Cold City were turned to dust. And others too. Some cordons of Revachol was still fighting. There were cells. I tried to contact them.
どうやってここ取り行くと行き来したんだ？
I used a dinghy.
さっきあそこにあったゴムボートで行ったのかな？
When I got to the city, I stayed underground. Patrols, you lot,
なるほどね。
comrades too. They'd
In the city, you move underground?
from bunker to bunker. Not anymore. No one cares
あ
now. I don't even have to hide.
あ、なるほ
They
ど
think
ね。
I'm another antisocial vagrant. I could walk straight into that town if I wanted. I just
フェルドのビルの地下にもあった
the
ね。
propaganda bunker. I
そっ
used to,
か。
but not anymore.
Propaganda bunker?
They stored leaflets there.
バンカー。
Broadcasting equipment too. Made broadcasts, I think.
前回調べなかったところだよね、多分ね。
I buried them with their leaflets. They killed themselves. And a
自
lot of
殺し
our
た。
boys did. I spent
少
some
年兵
winters
か
there.。Never liked it. Kept thinking of them. No need to go underground
もう
anymore.
一つ教え
The
てくれ。
old man looks across the water at the city, the ruins, the motorways rising
どうやっ
above
て
it.
生き延びて
How
きた？
does anyone survive? I steal
盗んで生き延びる。盗むって何を？
supplies, vegetables.
まあそうだよね。
collect
人の
rainwater.
ものを借り暮らし
It's
的
the
な
life
ことだ
of
よ
a
ね。
dog, not a human being.
How is your health, Mr. Dross?
I've been throwing up blood since winter.
冬
Red,
からずっと血を吐い
like
て。
beetroot.
He does seem frail. Gaunt for his age. More like 75.
体重が増えないとなると癌の可能性
The
がある。
RCM can provide medical services. You need to be looked over.
I need to die. You don't have medical facilities. You have
あり
guns.
がとう。
He looks at you. His face parched
こ
from
こ
the
に
sun.
43年間隠れてたのか？
43 years and
43
10
年と10ヶ月随分な決心をしたもんだ。
It's not how a human being should live. But I had to. I couldn't just forget.
What have you been doing during all this time?
Hiding, fishing, waiting.
Waiting ですか？
Well,
何を？
this morning, on Rue de Saint-Gislain, people are walking. The gas street lights have already been switched off.
Always waiting
何を待ってる？
for her to return.
彼女が帰ってくる
Her
の。
who?
ハーフ
Girl
だね。
child, revolution.
娘たちの革命？女を裏切るもんだ。
Women are more susceptible to bourgeois morals. The material base for an uprising has eroded. The historic opportunity for a revolution has passed. It will not come back.
舞台から逃げたと
anymore.
言っていた
I
が
was just 16 years old.
16歳。
15 when I volunteered. I had a lapse of
信念を
faith.
失っ
You
た。
could say I misunderstood the historic role of the proletariat and thought Mazovian
なるほどね。
socioeconomics were fallible. For a second, is all
十分って何が
the
だ？
reaction to take hold.
はいはい。反動主義ってのは？
Petty bourgeois terror. It's in all men.
正確にいつの
May
話
the
だ？
13th, 08.
44年前、2008年の5月13日。
The horizon was black with coalition airships. Their petroleum rose to the sky and it looked like it formed. It's not enough. The total combined power of international capital, all their fear and terror, tore into Revachol.
なるほどね。
Streets
この
rose.
島は何なんだ？
It's not an island. What? It's a
島じゃない。
defensive fortification of the commune of Revachol.
何に
The
使われた？
congenitally deformed King
先
Philip
天的奇形だったフィリペ2世をレバショール湾への入港を制限するために建てた。なるほどね。それで、鎖やらなんやらあって、当選簿できるような仕組みになってたってことか。
I later found out on the rate death blow. You're one of them. Tell me, who speaks like that? We had 50 million people on Caillou alone. No. Iblis. Iblis calls
Iblis.
it the black-eyed angel.
黒い瞳の天使。もう一つ重要な質
There's
問がある。
nothing serious in this world. It's a farce.
28%。
For a 60-year-old
ダメ
man
か。
with stomach trouble, who spent his entire life alone on an he's prone to erratic hand gestures and clearly malnourished. But that's it. You can
こ
see
の銃を
no
何に
I've
使っていた？
used it for killing people.
人殺し。
Killing people?
It's a gun. That's what they're for. You want a moralist euphemism? Defending your family and your I've used it to kill people.
Interesting. During or after the war?
There is no after the war. Class war.
So he's continued killing after
なるほど
hostilities
ね。
ended. Okay. Okay. This is it. You can feel it, like battery acid on the tip of your tongue. Something you haven't felt.
だがなんだ？
This is what you live for. This is the shit. The great serotonin
セロトニン大放出イベン
The
ト。
solution.
事件の解決。
Go in straight. No euphemisms. He doesn't like those.
ストレートにね。
Be careful now.
ああ。
Slow and steady does it. Make him... Don't mess this up. Remember, he wants to tell you. Get personal.
戦争が終わった後も人を殺し続けてい
What
たん
did
だ
I
な。
just say?
うん、それは認めるんだね。
What did I just tell you? Don't drop the ball now.
その銃で最近人を殺したかと聞いて
I
るんだ。
don't want to
ああ、
tell
ダメだ。
And why did you think that was a good idea?
どれを言えばいいんだ。
Nothing comes to you. Silence. His black eyes look at you, and in them a chill, like electricity running up your
視界の
spine.
中に入り込んできたのはなんだ。
All is not as it
何事も
seems.
見かけ通りとは限らない。
Detective.
クレネルの大佐を撃ち殺したの
The
か。
who now?
He heard you. He just wants to hear you say it again. This is dramatic flair on his part. Right choice. We're in. Do it,
セ
sire.
ラミックアーマーの男、ワーリング・イン・ラグズの裏手で首を吊られた遺体の話。ああ、これかな。
Oh, yes. That one.
ああ、ピンときてるね。
Ugly piece of work, that boy.
Did you kill him?
I am a son of a welder and an officer of the commune of Revachol.
ダメか。
I do not
もう
collaborate
この人なんだろうな、
with
犯人は。
murderers and pederasts
多分。
of the liberal regime.
Exhaust him with proof. Pile it
証拠を
all.
並べ立てて消耗させろって。
The scent of blood in the air. But what else?
他に何があった。
Wait, here it comes. The goddamn
ああ、スズランね。
There were Maybells in the grass when you got here.
はいはい。あれをじゃああそこに置いたのはこの人だっていうことを。
Nothing else comes up. You see the lieutenant watch you. Try to
Officer. A word?
もう少しなんだ。あと数発殴らせてくれ。
Almost where? Almost ready to bleed to death.
まだ血出てるのか。
A word. Let's go.
ああ、ごめんよ。お話ししようじゃ。目の前でおじいさんだね。あいつが真犯人だと思う
From
か。
nothing to this in a day. This is good, Lieutenant Gefreiter. We just need a confession first and then maybe a solid motive later.
やってみるか。
Remember, he wants to tell us, but he doesn't want to help us. It needs
なる
to
ほど
look
ね。
like we
もう一回お願いします。
Minions of capital. What do you want?
銃拾う
gaze
か。
follows your motions. The rifle feels
詳しく
surprising.
調べ
The
る。
rifle's in a shabby state, like a crutch that's seen too much travel. On the butt, you see Vespertine writing, burned into the wood. Triangon, 4.46 millimeters.
彼の言った通り、これは深夜音製のトライアンゴ
No
ンだ。
one said it has to be a Belma grave. We were just guessing.
なるほどね。
From ballistics, it could easily have been a triangon, too.
It doesn't matter if it was made in Shanti Shanti. All it
なる
has
ほど
to
ね。
do is use jacketed ammunition. And it does.
4.46 ミリの飛行弾を使って
The
る
right
な。
type and the right caliber.
タイプも口径も一致するか。
The old man keeps following your motion with his gaze. His right arm twitches suddenly. This looked very much like the murder weapon. It can be used against him later.
どうしようかな。動きが見れればよかったんだけど、未来が教えるとか言ってたな。
Real music. It's la Revacholière, you shit-licking bougie dog. Chanson de soldat.
Marching song.
新軍歌か。ラ・レバショリエなら知ってる。世界革命の新軍歌だ。
There you go. One of three.
そうなんだ。
In Grad, they sang brave children, favorites of history.
どうなったん
How
だ
did it go? Something about shooting rabbits. I don't know. I can't remember.
He waves erratically with his hand, annoyed that he can't remember. A little tremor passes through him.
平成にスキルポイント振ればもう一回いけ
I
る
ain't got
振れるかな平成って。平成、あ、これか。振れるな。一回振ってもう一回やるか。
minions of capital.
42%。
What do you want?
Aside from
ダメ
the
だ
erratic
ー。あ
hand gesture, smacking his lips,
もう平成に振りまくってやるしかないね。 もう1レベル上げて58%。よし。ひどく痩せた男の印象。驚くほど元気だ。何が彼に活力を与えてるんだ。認知症か。体調はいい方か。記憶力はどうだ。
There it is again. Erratic hand motions, bouts of rage, and the stomach thing too, of course.
あんたを逮捕する。
Are we sure? We could maybe get more.
ああ、情報を引き出した方がいいのね。全部聞いとくか。
Petty bourgeois law. This is all you care about, right? The only thing in the world.
A drop of blood in the saliva.
唾液に血が一滴混じってる。
Pile it all on him now. 3 should do it.
証拠ね。
Maybe 4.
スズラン。
Damn Maybells. The whole island is turning white with them. So many this year too. The spring is coming. No, it's already here.
マルティネーズで咲いてるのは見たのここだけだ。
They blossom on the islets before we fertilize them with our blood. Resurrection.
South, the Bay of Martinez is dotted with
なるほど
little
ね。
freckles of islets, turning green.
もっとちっちゃい島があちこちに一応ちょんちょんあって、そこには生えてるわけだ。
Before they piled their containers on top of it, filled with broken, useless
クラーシェという名の若い女知らないか。彼女の部屋の外にこのドライフラワーがあったんだ。知ってるんだろう。彼女は被害者の傭兵と親密な関係にあった。
There is a small tremble, looks like a smile, a crooked smile, yet isn't quite
トライアンゴン
He's about to
446。
Not a lot of guns around that use military grade ammunition, are there?
It's a real gun. Not like your little musketeer pistol. I've seen you. You look like imbeciles. Why don't you ask them to give you real weapons? Going against automatic rifles with these toy guns.
Damn, he saw you. He's watched it happen.
ああ、前回の襲撃の様子を見てたの
You
か。
have a good view of the tribunal from here. It's not just empty boasting.
分かったよ。
Imbecile.
こんなもんなのか。
You're lost.
逮捕。
But you said I would be taken to the...
The wind picks up. The silence on the water is broken all around you. Little shivers of waves appear.
Your wayfarer rights have been suspended. Information provided to the officers on the scene will be used against you by the prosecution. You will be given legal counsel within 1 week and must face court in 44. Do you understand?
But
だが、分かったのか。
I don't want to. I have to stay here.
He's sweating. Beads are forming on his forehead.
なぜ
Your
ここに
confirmation
来
is
て。
not required, sir. Now on to the boat.
まずはこういう3人も乗れ
Not
るか。
really. We could escort him to the pier, then either one of us can take him inland, while the other...
But then, who watches him?
そうだよ
while
ね。
you're coming back here?
俺があんたを迎えに戻ってくる間、誰が彼を監視
You
するん
come
だ。
back for me? How about I go and send a boat back for you?
What is this farce? This is a fucking farce.
Lillian. You could ask her, maybe.
リリエンヌ。ああ、はいはい。待てよって、17%か。知覚聴覚って触れるの。これは触れるものじゃないのか。あ、触れるじゃん。 もうマックスまで振っちゃおう。58%。
There it
よ
is
し。
to your north, as it has been since you came to the coast. The reeds whisper, stalk
なんだ
something completely different. It sounds like a bow, very slowly being drawn against a string.
Maybe there is room for 3 on the boat.
静かに。キム、聞こえるか？
What are you talking about? Is this really us?
何かいる
Your
のか？
skin crawls.
何かをかくまってるな、おじいさん。ああ、でかい七節？
A delicate tangle of arms and legs unfolds from the reeds,
これが
by limb, to then just stand there, moving its
なんだありゃ。
What are you talking about?
巨大な七節だよ。
Nothing there.
The stick insect is over 3 meters tall.
3メート
It
ル。
looks straight at you with its tiny
本当にいたんだ。
and its grotesquely small head.
あの未知動物学者のおじさんが、ああ、ちょっと近づいてこようとしてる。
Feel your legs shaking under you, and your gun hand rise instinctively.
俺はとうとうおかしくなっちまったの
Feel
か。
the lieutenant's hand on your back, and then you hear him say,
I can see it.
あ、キムさんにも見える。やっぱいるんだ。
If he can see it too, then you're not totally insane. But that would mean it's really there, spinning slowly, in absolute silence.
人間を襲うのかな、このでかい七節は。
Very, very careful.
はいはいはい。急に興味の対象がおじいさんから七節になっちゃった。
The creature stands on long stilt-like legs,
すごい。
antennae hanging from its head like a woman's hair. Reed-like tufts stick out of its joints. As the insect moves its fork, the hiss is different from the strings you heard before.
慎重に近づくはもう 3% か。
In a lower pitch.
耳をそば立てる。
Chick, chick, s, chick, chick, chick.
インスリンで七節だって。
It is.
You glance over your shoulder. The lieutenant holds a piece
カメラか。
No. The flash will scare the creature off. Warn him now.
ああ。フラッシュはかなり大きい。逃げられる
We
ぞ
need a。photo. No one will believe us.
From the corner of your eye, you see a sudden cascade of motion ripple through the phasmid.
俺が近づいてみ
I
る
won't。be one of those fools who didn't take a picture.
You see the phasmid turn to him. Its mandible antennae reaching out. Its motions are quick.
人にどう思われたっていいだろうが。
Understood. Of course.
ああ。
The spindly mechanism turns itself back to you. Its antennae take
何か言ってみよう。よ
The creature tilts its tiny head to the side
ダメか。
and appears to look at you. It is
3%
incredible.
は無理だよ
Can't
な
just。leave it standing there. We have to do something, detective.
ああ、何もできない。じゃあ 3% やるよ。
Be connected somehow
い
here.
や、そりゃそうよ。ああ、逃げちゃった。
You barely get to take one step. The invertebrate reacts with uncanny speed. It's blending into the tufts of reeds in the distance, moving
なる
from
ほど
its
ね。
leg to its
Where? Where did it go?
どうする？
What?
Our suspect's not looking so good. We should check him over. Also,
なるほどね。まあ、うまく七節を
looks
捕まえ
like
ること
there's some
も
kind of nest there.
できたんだね、きっと
Maybe
ね。
there's proof in there.
in the reeds where the phasmid was hiding. You see a little flash of white.
どれ？これのこと？ライフル用スコープ、ヘルメット、とんでもないもん持ってるな、おじいさん。どっかに巣があるとか言わなかった？いいの？もうおじいさん連行する？
What is it? What do you want from me? I can't go.
もうじゃあさっきの七節は
Something is very wrong with him now.
なぜ七節が見えなかった？
Mr. Doras?
The man does not respond. He keeps staring. Black eyes glazed
優しく彼の
over,
肩に触れ
bulging
る。
from their sockets. The plastic cape feels coarse, A light shiver passes the man. Other than that,
どうしたおじいさん。
He's going into some kind of
精神運動機能が停止してしまった。
Good news is, this solves our transportation problem, doesn't it?
the trembling mouth appears to sigh.
Between this and the broken tire he's used for a boat, I think it's safe to leave him here while we go and get help. It will need to be
この男は一体どうしちまったんだ。
old age and shock.
年齢とあとはショックを受けた。七節が原因なんじゃないか。
The arrest and the appearance of the family.
なるほどね。
The combined stress. But you think it's some
Quite a few things about that health check you did on him make sense now.
彼は七節が見えなかった。彼にとってはただの
That
足
could
な
be
んだ。
part of the shock. But you're right. Something is off here.
みんなが見えてたものが自分には見えないっていうのがショッ
No
クだった。
response.
七節は何年も隠れていられたんじゃない
Then
か
how。did we see it? Oh, you mean whatever does this does it over time? Teenagers, kids, drunks, sightings are brief and hence not credible. But anyone who spends a long time with
七節がそこにいることを忘れてしまう。
Mr. Dross, have you ever seen a stick insect? The doctors will have to look at this. I hope your station has better medical personnel.
医者のとこ行こうか。
He did seem distressed when it finally came to arresting him, like he didn't want to leave this place. And I have absolutely forgotten to take notes. I hope I remember all of this. This will be one hell of a report. Didn't think
You will have to be very convincing and very
そうだ
sober
ね。
to make them believe so.
七節の巣の中で見つけた
He
ものがある。
stares into the reeds. Your words don't stir
セラミックの
anything.
ヘルメット。
Nothing. Just dull staring.
取り外されたスコー
Rage
プ。
left.
I lost.
あんたがなくしたスコー
He
プなのか。
turns his eyes to the reeds again, as he's done so many
さっきの
times.
箱が巣っていう
Beige
ことだったの
and
か。
white stripes.
で、その中にセラミックのヘルメットとスコープが入っ
he
てたっ
lost
て
the
こと
scope.
か。
Then it somehow made its way over there, with the help of a magpie phasmid. This sight is a T9, Mr. Dross. Was it attached to the rifle when you made the
Silence. Not even a sigh.
しばらく休憩
The
するといい。
plastic cape flaps around his face in a gust of wind. His back is slouched. The blacks of his eyes are receding. His pupils are returning to normal. The strength has all gone out of him. Just frail old bones.
ここで待ってて
We
く
should
れ。
think about getting back to the mainland. To get help. He'll be
街
safe.
に戻って応援呼ぶことを考えようか。街にじゃあ戻るのか。ああ、ボートで本土に戻れっていう話になったのか。じゃあ一回戻るか。えーっと。こっちへ戻って、上上がって、
ICM? This feels
ICM、
familiar
ああ、さっき
somehow.
言ってたやつか。ICM ってなんだ。
Insulin Citizens Militia. It's
イ
the
ンス
official
リン
name
で
of
市
the
民
communal
か。
army. The black
Sounds an awful lot like.
なるほどね。
The dry grass crackles under your feet as you stop.
とりあえずいいでしょう。戻りましょう。
The skiff.
Let's. We are done here.
The skiff rocks gently under, but for the sound of conversation, you reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
誰に協力
Look
お
what the tide
ー
brought him.
ジャン・ビクマール。
Harry, you're bleeding all over the place. You're half dead.
Whatever this is, it is completely unimportant compared to what you
あんたたち誰だ
Trent Heilerstein. I
トラント・ヘイデルスタン。
I'm your goddamn partner, Jean Vicomar, and this is your special task force.
あ
What's left of it?
ー、仲間相棒と機動
Special
隊
Consultant Trent Heiderstam, Battle Officer Judith Minot.
特別顧問のトラント・ヘイデルスタンプ、それからジュディット・ミノー巡査。
Hi.
We've come to scrape what's left of you off the pavement.
Lieutenant Kim Kisuragi, Prison 57. We've just come from the island, where our investigate...
The scene is making even him feel as though he has to justify your action.
We might need your help with something later.
As if he recalled that he's in fact a decorated policeman.
But this is clearly a departmental matter, so I'm going to leave you to discuss it among
あ
yourselves.
りがとう、警部補。
It's good to meet you, Lieutenant Kitsuhagi.
Letting the lieutenant know he shouldn't feel embarrassed over the shitstorm that's about to
一体何なんだ
Harry, we want to help you. Taunt, I believe this is where you come in?
I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked to participate as an expert. I think I need to
認
manage
知
to
科学の
take
愛
my
好家。
background is in something else entirely. I engage in neurology on a merely theoretical level. In fact, I should probably get...
No, Trump, it's too late. You're part of this shit now. What have you got to say for yourself, shit kid?
Shit kid. What an interesting moniker.
なぜ俺がここにいると分かった
Cafeteria manager you fucked over told us where you went.
あはは。分かった。いいさ、カルテが言ったんだな。
And, people on the street helped us too, with your
はいはいはい。
whereabouts.
大バカ野郎ってなんだ
You,
よ。
shit kid, that's you.
Maybe you've deserved it.
多分それがふさわしいのではあって。俺を監視してたの
Yes,
か。
I was spying on you. I was in the bar, wearing away against stupid sunglasses. You didn't recognize me. Your own part. I
なぜ
heard
変
you
装
lost your mind and your memory. I wanted to see if it was true. And it
なるほ
is,
ど
Harry.
ね。
You're totally
In the crowd, there was a man and a woman in RCM uniform. In his defense, we were in a hurry.
群衆の中にいたのか。それがそうだったんだな。何を聞いても思い出せない。
bells aren't ringing because you have brain damage. Trant, this is where you come in. How bad?
Well, he doesn't have visible tremors. He talks without slurring. He can drive a boat. He's standing, reasoning. All
逆
good
行性
signs,
健
but
忘症か。
complete
なるほどね。
You forgot both who you are and the definitions of...
As displayed in the station call, our interactions with him, and I don't want to be a snitch, but also mine with him before when Harry did...
Interesting?
Yes, interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry,
君に何が
what
起こ
do
っ
you
たの
think
だと思
happened
う
to you? Neurologically, psychologically, and why not socioeconomically?
なんだろうね。自分自身でいられないほど悲しいことがあった。防衛本能だよ。
Psychotraumatic amnesia, Trant?
死因
I
性
can
健
go
忘
for
症。
that. Shit kid is a broken man. Always has been. I keep my shit together. Also, I know a person can't wipe their own mind, however traumatic it gets. That doesn't happen. You're lying. Or insane.
But Detective Vigmer, he has blanked out before.
以前失神したこともあるんですよって。俺が
Yes, a couple of times. After some of the
あ
more
あ、酒飲むと
serious
良くないんだ
vendors.
な、この人。
One was after the two drunks case.
So you don't remember.
覚えてないことを覚えてないって。
Interesting. So at first he dipped his toes into it, prepared. That's where he would have got...
What do you mean?
Well, here's my theory. What if this is an absolutely normal reaction to the world we're living in? What if this is not a significant... Look at the ruins, the neon. Listen to the radio, the multitudes, the people. Live here for 40 years. As a hardwired to the free market. We just need it for it to end.
Okay, Trent, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless. I'm glad we brought you. Will he or will he not be?
He's not a cretin, and he is
パーではないよ
able
っ
to
て
work. If not in his previous leadership role, then as a line detective.
今度はなんだ
Now nothing. Now we're just going to stand here. No. Now we discuss that. What the fuck did you do to a motor carriage?
お前は
Why
一
is
体
it
俺たちの
there?
内燃四輪車に何をした？なぜあんなところにあれがあるんだって。わからんね。なんであんなところにあるのか
I
知らん。
do. You drove it into the water.
Ah,
Everyone on the street saw you do it. It's going. Thank you for destroying 45,000 real of
45,000リアルもすんのあれ。
my payslip. You know that, right? You're gonna get fired. It doesn't matter. Your badge.
身
Harry.
分
Show me
証
your badge.
見せるか。
In a rush to demonstrate your badge, your eager fingers can't sustain a grip on the
キャッチ42%。 ダメでした。落としました。
You juggle the badge for a second. Ouch.
ああ、怪我した。肘の筋を違えた。なるほどね。こういうの見つけとかないとここで痛い目見るんだ。銃見せるか。
He has it. And he didn't drop it. You're drunk like a bum, Harry. Put that thing away before you kill someone.
飲酒はやめたんだ。
I don't buy it. Why do you smell like a corpse then, huh?
He's wounded. It's been a long week and he's handled an actual corpse.
かれこれ1週間経つ。臭くて名目ない。
Bit of a week? You're drunk and you let a suspect escape, a certain Clasier, because you...
We've read the report, Sari. Lieutenant Kitsuhagi's. We know.
私たちは知ってる。ああ、なんかもろもろをね。彼女にはめられたんだよ。
Not for one moment do I believe you quit drinking. I'm not even gonna get into the other suspect who also escaped. A Ruby, or the fact that you're Everclear's little peony now, doing I don't know what for him. That's small time stuff.
なるほどね。ここまでの行いのなんか総括をされてるような感じだね。ああ、回復します。
The streets are literally red with blood, Harry.
He did everything he could. We did everything we could. The company hired unvetted mercenaries. He did so at considerable risk to his own life. He was shot, not once, but twice. We stopped an execution, not a negotiation. The loss of life was minimal.
ただただ面目ない。
Stop being sorry for 5 minutes.
5分でいいから面目ないというのをやめてくれって。
Thank you for the input, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. I didn't mean to suggest you didn't handle the situation. You've spent the week with him on this case. What is your
そう
take?
か。6日目だもんね。
The case?
On Lieutenant Yefretar Dubois.
あ、私という人間についてね。
The drinking, the gun losing. Also
ほ
losing
ら
the badge.
ちゃんと仕事中飲んでないから。
Although he has not.
今までの私じゃないんですよ。
See?
1 week.
Then there's the self-flagellation issue. He likes to apologize,
謝罪しがちってね。
making it sound like he's guilty of at least first-degree murder. It's
ちょっ
not
と
a
日本人なもんでやっぱり
strategy for an
とりあえ
officer.
ず謝るっていうね。
It's just strange, especially in light of his political views. Detective Dubois is, as you may know, a true blue moralist, a man of the center, not prone to
本当にここまでのなんかこう診断結果みたいだな。
but also
倫理主義者か中立の男、強烈な政治的思想がない。なるほ
And then there's the motor carriage in the sea, something I was not present for.
ど。ああ、
But despite all this, he is a
め
great
ちゃめちゃ褒めてくれる
one
よ。
of
素
the
晴らしいっ
best
て
I've
さ、
seen, in fact.
私が会ったことのある中で最高の刑事のうち
He
に
can
入るっ
talk
て。
human beings into telling him anything, and he doesn't stop. In all the time I've spent with him, he has not once stopped working.
キムさんめちゃめちゃかばってくれるじゃん。
And he solved it near perfectly. In 1 week we have a confession, a murder
そう
weapon,
犯人も見つけたんだから
and a perpetrator. He apprehended a straggler who stayed hidden for 50 years, ever since the revolution, who's probably committed other murders over those years.
A new species?
A colossal stick insect, 3 meters tall. It's on the island, camouflage as the reeds.
うん。
I know this sounds fantastic, but I'm a 4 times decorated lieutenant of the RCM. I do not make up encounters with cryptids to spice up my day.
I don't doubt you, Lieutenant. If you say it was the Insulindian phasmid, then it was the Insulindian phasmid.
何も言わ
My
ない。
God. Is it somehow connected to the case?
The killer did not seem to be aware of the phasmid's presence, exhibiting a strange, atypical dementia. He fell into a stupor after its appearance. He became near catatonic.
あの七不死は何らかの形であいつの精神状態に影響した可能性がある。
So it is connected.
We could order a search. I could get people from EPIS on the island, entomologists, doctors. There must be signs of it in the reeds. If we found the Insulindian phasmid...
There, you need to make your case now. The floor is all yours. He prepared it well.
われた商業地区の謎も調査した。死体をもう一つ見つけた。なんだろうな。このホットなクソを取り戻したいか。反対か。
So I have to, Jude.
Anything that ends the trial is okay with me.
Agreed. The public relations potential of this is too valuable to let go.
Okay. We have vehicles in the square, and the perpetrator needs to be taken into custody. Let's go.
俺が何者かってことについて
The
聞い
man
ておきたい。
looks westward, impatiently, jingling his car keys in his pocket.
俺は何者なんだ。
Are you? You're a gym teacher, Harry.
体育教師。
Well, obviously you're not a gym teacher anymore, but
だが前
Before
は
you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Coron.
へ
It's
え。
getting really cold outside. Should we
警
make
官になる前本当に体育教師だった。なるほど、それでか。
Harry, it explains everything. The running around, the jumping, the bicep girth.
集めたフォールのスポーツウェアのコレクシ
Some
ョ
of your more old school
なるほど
wording
ね。
choices. Your posture
ン。
even.
俺はいつ体育教師だったんだ。
20s or late 20s.
20代だったか
You've really let
20代
yourself
後半だ
go
ったか。
since then.
なんで俺は RCM に
The
入った。
regular. You found some chick. She inspired you to fight the big fight. Be more
な
than
るほど
you
ね。
are. All that.
夢に出てきた人かな。女の人と会ってもっと大きなことしたくなったわけだ。
Every morning, walking from Voyager Road to teach gym. She,
I knew it. I knew no normal human being can run like that.
俺はなんでこんななんだ。
It's not a mystery. Some chick fucked you over. Also, you were
女
drunk.
女誰のこと
Dora
だ。
something.
ドーラ・イン
Ingel.
ゲルンド。
Yeah.
not Dora Dubois.
俺たちは結婚すらしてなか
No
ったの
one
か。
is married anymore. This is Revachol.
なる
So
ほど
have
ね。
I. You bitterly dropped dearest Dora and really tore me a new one.
The special consultant glances at his wristwatch.
あ、準備はできてる。エンドって。キツラギ警部補、あんたはこれからどうするんだ。
First, I will go back to my station and write the most detailed report anyone has ever seen. It will have to be
真剣な話？
detective. We just stopped a small-scale war. Something is happening to Revachol. I don't know what yet, but it's going to be a hard spring for the RCM. We need to get ready. Infiltrate.
41文書でそれをやりたくないかってスカウトするってことかな。一緒にやろう
Talk
よ
to。Captain Price? I'd rather not ruffle the feathers of two captains with my
違う
team
よ、
on
操作をだ。41文書で一緒にやろう。
Work with Price? I'm flattered, but I don't know if I...
This truly came as a surprise to him. Not a bad
悪くはない。だが当惑している。
Flattered. You're Lieutenant Kitsuragi. We would be flattered if you even
優秀
consider.
な人なんだね、やっぱキツラギ警
I
部補っ
would
て
have
の
to
は。
tie things up in GRIH first. But, I mean, whatever is coming, Jamrock will be more central to it than the...
And we also have a huge caseload, Lieutenant. Piles that we need to get back to.
I do like the sound of that.
ああ、新米刑事キムキツラギって。
He's really considering it.
準備はできてる。
Fuck it, let's go. Trump brought his motor carriage. It's a 20-minute drive to Jamrock.
Under the afternoon sky, the great district hums. A chessboard of wooden houses, 80,000 living souls, and chimney. You close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. A lone woman sits by a factory window, dreaming. Torson? Yes. McLean? Yes. Heidelstein? No. Vicmere? Yes. Dubois? Yes. Really? Nick Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing. Captain Potomny Price gestures with a ballpoint pen.
Wonderful. Then can we please just go back to Jamrock now?
おお。キムさんもじゃあ一緒に働けるようになるってことかな。 おお、意外と優しい。まあ飲んだくれでおかしくなっちゃってたけど、まあ功績はあるからっていうね、仕事さえしてくれればっていうことなんだろうね。キムさんにも絶賛してもらえたし、優秀な人間が褒める人なんだから優秀なんだろうっていうね。ああ、終わったー。なるほどね。良かったのかな。まあでも比較的なんかこういい方な気がするよね。なんか最後の方のね、前回のキムさんが撃たれそうになった時もどうにか助かってキムさんが撃たれたりみたいなこともなかったし、犯人も一応ね見つけて、まあちょっとね、なんかせっかくならもうちょっとなんかこうまさかその人がみたいなね、なんか要素があってもよかったような気もするけど、なんか急に出てきたね、なんか40年以上50年以上前に逃げてきた脱走兵ですみたいなおじいちゃんが急にね、なんかずっとあそこに隠れてて生きるために仕方なく人殺しをしてましたみたいな、そういうことだったんだよね、きっとね。でたまたまそのきっと金目になるスーツみたいなのを着てた男を撃ち殺して、でなんかスーツのヘルメットみたいなのを七節が巣にしまってたから、あれは多分おじいちゃんが持って帰ってきたもので、まあなんかお金に換えるのかわかんないけど、まあ彼がそのためにきっとやったんだろうね。なるほどね。結構ちょっと難しい大人向けのゲームだったね。一応全部ね日本語訳されてて、きちんとこう変な日本語もなくね、きちんと和訳されてたけど、何分全体的にこう政治的思想とかね、なんか人種的な考え方とか下品なワードとかこう結構ね過激な発言も多かったから、こう若い人がやるにはそういう意味でもそうだし、なんかこういろんなもののなんかこうベースとなる知識があるとより面白いだろうからね。大人の人がやるのにそういう意味で向いてるゲームかなっていう気はするね。ゲームシステム自体はね、本当に話をただ追ってっていう感じだから、アクションとかそういうのが苦手な人でも話をね楽しめるかなっていう感じはするね。アクションゲーム苦手な人でも全然遊べる。これはスキップとかはないのかな。なさそうだね最近のゲームにしては珍しいね。スキップないんだ。まあちょっと終わるまで待ちましょうか。 おおスタッフロール終わると、もういきなりパッと戻される感じなんだね。特に、あれもなくっていう感じか。後日談とかもなしって感じだね。はい。というわけで、じゃあね、無事終了しましたので、スタッフロールもね、流れましたので、我々のチャンネルでのディスコエリジウムは、まあ、ここまでにしたいかなと思います。なんか、やっぱり、いくつかエンドがあるみたいですね。今のは、まあ、そのうちの一つ。で、まあ、途中、このタスクをクリアしておくこととか、このタスクは逆にやらずに放置しておくとか、なんかやることやらないことっていうのをきちんとうまく住み分けていくと、まあ、ハッピーエンドが見れるみたいな仕様みたいですね。まあね、チェックに成功する失敗するみたいなのもあるから、きっとね、なんかある一つのタスクを成功する方法も人それぞれなんだろうね。まあなんで何度か遊ぶとまた違った展開がみたいなね、パターンも。まあ最悪のパターンっていうのもきっとあるよね。キムさんを守れなくて、キムさんも怪我するか死ぬかしちゃうみたいなルートとかもきっとあるんだろうし、その7日で事件を解決に導けたっていうところでね、なんかまあやっぱり優秀だよね、みたいな見方をしてもらえたけど、まあ事件の解決すらそもそも7日じゃできなかった、みたいな、そういうこともきっと場合によってはあって、やっぱお前は必要ないみたいなね、クビだみたいな結果になるパターンとかもきっとあるんだろうね。まあなので、まあ気になる方はぜひ、まあ全くきっとね、同じ結果になるっていうことはないでしょうから、まあ気になった方はぜひ、ご自身でね、遊ばれてみたらいいんではないかと思います。はい、というわけで、ではね、このゲームはここまでになります。シリーズ通して最後までご視聴いただいた皆さんありがとうございました。またどこか別のゲームでお会いしましょう。お疲れ様でした。